If I was in better shape, I'd do that for now. We wouldn't have to do fucking anything. But I'm not. I'm out of shape. Hey, guys. Welcome. Welcome to another Friday, the last Friday before, holiday season. Why is my fucking bandana crooked? It's crooked. You know who hated this headband? Scallyface hated the Slay All Day headband. Hated it. You know why? Because you're jealous that I slay and I do it for the better part of the day. I'm telling you, it was pretty obvious. So yeah, happy fucking Friday. My wrist is fine, right? We've decided it's 2.5 weeks since I've been to the doctor, and it's fine. What have we decided? It's got to be fine, right? It's fine. Guys, do you guys not show up till 10:30? Because I know I usually don't get here till 10:17. What?
It's not fine.
How come it's not fine?
Probably broken.
It can't be broken.
Shattered even.
There's so much of my soul that is shattered, of my person that is shattered, not my wrist.
You're so limp-wristed all the time.
No,
It's gotta be. There's a problem there.
I don't think it's anything.
Why is Scallyface so mad at you?
She's not mad. I gotta email her back. I never checked her second email. I told you the first email was like, here's a prepaid FedEx label, send me my jacket back. And the second one, I didn't even want to see it. I mentioned the, see, there you go. She's not. I wrote back to her, I would have sent it to you on my dime. I just feel like you're acting out because Josh couldn't handle a fucking snap at the goal line. Because she's a huge Bills fan. That's why I'm Bills Mafia. For what it's worth, I get through with Chargers every week. Hope you're doing well. Nope, just another Bills game, even when we're likely about to win. I said it's not over. She thinks I've not hopped off the Bills bandwagon. I yelled fuck at the top of my lungs when that ball was fucking fumbled. That's incredible. It's incredible. Because it's like, I like to cheat on the Chargers. I like to fucking sneak around behind their backs. You know? I can't make it.
Garrett's been thinking about doing that with the Jets.
Jets are doing great this year.
I know, now's not the time to do it.
Right?
The last 10 years or so, though, I would have definitely jumped off.
Do you know my buddy?
That just means you guys aren't Jet fans, because this would be the perfect time to do it. This is the time where you get all excited, and then 4 weeks from now, you're like, why was I excited?
Yeah.
Butt fumble in the playoffs?
That wasn't the playoffs.
No?
Thanksgiving.
No.
The butt fumble?
It wasn't Thanksgiving either, I don't think.
I'm fairly certain it was the weekend before. It wasn't Thanksgiving Day, but it was that
maybe
week.
not Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
But Mark Sanchez totally flopped in the playoffs.
No, he didn't.
He
won his
did. He
first...
got him to 2 championship games in a row, and it wasn't like they got there just on the defense. Like, he made some nice passes.
I don't know why we didn't talk about this last night on the football show. But yeah, he did. He did.
I never got that he was that bad, but apparently he was.
He wasn't.
And the butt fumble wasn't his fault.
Yes, it was.
Some guy thought the offensive lineman was moving forward, and he got pushed back into him and fumbled.
You don't think that's ever happened in the history of the NFL? Offensive lineman did that. Quarterbacks have to know not to do that.
I guess, but it wasn't.
I'm not shitting on your Jets. I'm a Chargers fan, but I think
I'm
that was
shitting on your Jets.
They brought it up in the game last week. It's still a thing. It wasn't that big of a deal.
It was the most hilarious thing. Here we go. Let's take a look at this not being a big deal. Let me just run this.
You know why it's a big deal? Because he looked like a fucking idiot when he did it.
It's a big deal. Show the zoom. Watch it close up. Watch it close up. Watch this. It's a big funny deal. It's a big funny deal. And who's the guy that picked it up and recovered it? Some white dude that was really good. You found out he was doing so much limited PEDs. Watch this. Watch this. Let's watch it from this angle.
And it was
the guy was no.
Why did he think that guy was gonna fucking move 10 feet forward in an instant?
A step before, he pushed the guy forward.
Watch this.
See, he was pushing the guy forward, and then he just got pushed back.
Garrett, I would argue. Garrett, you're the smartest person in this fucking.
It was
studio.
like when Trump said Kofifi, and the whole Twitter world exploded. Can you believe he said Kofifi?
Good freeze, Steve. Steve, good freeze. But watch this. Back it up. Let's watch it one time. Listen to this, Steve. Listen to this, Steve. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Here we go.
It's almost a standstill.
Yeah.
There's no movement happening.
Watch this.
He pushed it forward.
Fifi.
Yeah.
At most got a step.
A step, and
One step.
but he thought he was gonna like keep going, and then another guy double teamed him, and he
Garrett.
got pushed back.
Look where he ended up.
Yeah, Garrett, you're wrong. You're a smart man, and I don't think you're being a homer. You're just wrong about this one. You're not like being a stupid Jets fan.
It's
You're
not
wrong.
a thing that they
It's a
bring
big
up
deal.
12 years later.
It's worth every. He brought it up. Did you see? He brought it up because they called it the butt punt a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
that's
And
what it was.
Somebody called it a butt punt, and Mark Sanchez. We talked about this, right, Steve? Somebody like on the Dolphins game when
Right.
he's like, "Stay out of my lane." When they called it a butt punt, Mark Sanchez tweeted, "Stay out of my lane."
But the
man."
other great thing about how this couldn't have gone any wrong is that then the Patriots just pick it up and jog into the
Yeah.
end zone with it.
That Gregory was this really good white defense.
Really couldn't have gone worse.
Yeah. Let's see if he.
Oh, it does say on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I guess it was Thanksgiving Day.
The ball is loose and it's alive.
I have never seen this before in my life.
Chris Collinsworth said that.
I've never seen that before in my life.
That's Garrett. You're wrong. That is a once in a lifetime. Oh yeah, that's and look, oh my God, I didn't realize that because
He hit his face off his ass.
show
How
that
did he even do it?
Show that again because look, that's
It was a busted play.
yeah. So he panicked.
He's going to
So he
Look, he's
and
like,
then he
"Hey, come
sees-
back."
Supposed to hand it off there, absolutely. And he's like, wait a minute, take this ball.
This
Ah!
is what Reggie White used to do to people.
Hey, you forgot the football, guys. Watch this. Hey, you need this, guys. Hey, tell him. Oh,
Backside of Brandon Moore,
you're wrong.
Mark Sanchez.
It was the worst play in football.
You're wrong. And I'm not busting your balls. Again, I'm a Chargers fan. You guys are both well over 500. But that's it's a legendary stupid play. It's a legendary stupid play.
Really good.
I don't get it. I mean, it's definitely a bad play, but it's like I can understand it.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. Whenever there's a terrible play on the Chargers, and there's plenty, I always go like this. And as a Jets fan,
Deshaun Jackson multiple times dropped the ball right before getting into the end zone.
proving
Does
my-
that get brought up all the time?
because it's not
He
the
never,
same.
even as stupid as he looked doing that, it didn't look that dumb.
Yeah.
What?
You're
To
wrong.
have an open TD and drop the ball before you cross the line isn't more dumb
I agree.
than trying
It's
and fucking
different.
up?
It's different.
It's a
dumb.
different type of dumb.
Thank you.
It's an arrogant stupid where
Yep.
it's just like, oh, you idiot, why didn't you
But-
hold on the ball?
yes.
He was being arrogant.
But what's-
Mark Sanchez panicked and ran into someone's ass.
He was
dropped the ball
trying.
and gave up a touchdown.
He was trying,
He
though.
couldn't have fucked
Are you
up
his
more.
dad at a fucking pee-wee game? My kid is trying.
He ran headfirst into an ass.
Steve
it's
said it
never
per-
been seen before or since in football.
Steve said it perfectly. What Deshaun Jackson did was arrogant, stupid. What he did was stupid.
Really dumb.
It was dumb, stupid.
Like,
It was try hard, stupid.
You really are a Jets fan.
who was
God
the
bless.
quarterback that headbutted the wall and broke his neck?
Gus Farrat.
God damn it! I was gonna get it.
That's another arrogant, retarded move.
That's stupid.
Like
stupid.
he was being such like macho tough guy, scored a touchdown. He's gonna headbutt the wall and he breaks his own fucking neck.
Steve's
hilarious.
yeah, Steve's exactly right.
Still
Like
not as funny as a guy trying his hardest and running it straight into
you
someone's
go.
ass, dropping the football, and giving up a touchdown.
yeah. What he said, what Steve said. It's like as a Charger fan, and please, Giants have been terrible. Whenever they do something dumb, you always say, how many times? It's just like when, and it's usually the same team because it's just like when. It's just like when.
It was
Watch this.
just like every time Eli would throw a pick directly to a defensive end or whatever,
Watch
a
this.
defensive quarterback, and then he would make that fucking Eli face. The fucking.
Yeah.
Like he was
how the-
confused. He had no idea how it happened.
you believe
it's like,
this shit?
motherfucker, you do that all the time. You're an idiot.
There is. I'll never forget.
Championship winning idiot though. I love that Eli.
Two rings. I'll never forget. Watch this. That play by the Bills on Sunday, that never happens. That reminds me, watch this, reminds me of the time the Chargers had the game one against the Chiefs. I'll never forget, I'm watching it over in Brooklyn with the lovely Tara. She'll call, and Phillip Rivers takes the snap and just fucking fumbles it. And the Chiefs fucking fall on the ball and kick a game-winning field goal. All you have to do is take a snap. That's, to quote fucking my cousin Vinny, identical. Identical. There is, like, watch this. When he ran his head into that guy's ass, it's like nothing. It's just like nothing I've ever seen in my life and never will see again. And then you see the play. I forgot it was a busted hand. It was like, hey, you forgot your football. Hey, guys. Like nothing.
It
like,
reminds me of the time when I was on the high school basketball team.
it's a different sport. It's a different sport.
Well, I wasn't very good at basketball, and in high school especially.
You are now?
I'm better now, yes. I've been practicing.
Okay, fair.
But
I'm still terrible at
I like rode the bench for most of the year. At one point, I got put in the game, and like as soon as I get put in, I get the ball, fucking make a layup, woo,
Yeah.
score.
Stud.
Everybody's fucking cheering like, yeah,
Stud.
Steve, way to go! Because I was a fucking scrub, never got in. I scored. It was great. The very next play, I fucking panicked because I was like, oh god, I got to do that again. I'm dribbling the ball up the court. I completely just panic, and one hand like throw it at the hoop, and it smashes off the backboard and just like goes out of bounds. And my coach takes me out of the game and goes, "Hey, you did great. First time up the court, you scored. That second play, that wasn't basketball. That wasn't an athletic play. I don't know what you were doing." I've never seen anything like that in my life. It was like, I don't know what you were trying to do. That wasn't a sports play. That was not a basketball play. Please don't ever do that again.
Now, do you think, God, I can't even think of his name. Who was the head coach of the fucking Jets back then? The fat
Was
guy.
it Herm? Herm
No.
Edwards?
Rex Ryan.
It was Rex Ryan.
Oh,
Now, do you
yeah.
think Rex Ryan probably said, "Hey, that thing you did the first 2 years on the team, that was great. That was football. What you just did, that wasn't a play. You
It was not a football play.
tried to put your head up that coon's ass. Can't do that. Can't do that. It's Thanksgiving. A lot of people are looking. Bad luck. Bad luck. That's all I'm saying, Garrett. Like all that aside, what are the Jets right now? 6-3. It's not bad. Fucking, we're 5-4. And we play the Chiefs this Sunday night. That's going to go great.
Bills keep losing. The Jets are going to be in first place.
By the way, the NFC East is fucking in fuego.
I think it's like the best.
They said it.
division.
It's the best winning percentage in the history of fucking the NFL.
Is now.
It was last week.
Washington's 5-5, or no? What's their record? I think
it's 5-5.
Yeah, it's 5-5.
And the Birds are now 8-1 or 9-1.
8-1.
8-1. That's a shame.
Giants are 7-2.
I was on the Redskins. I believe. Boy, you were terrible this week.
I did bad.
I did even worse.
I did poorly.
No, you did slightly worse than me, and I was terrible. I was terrible. I think I
God
got
I bet
5
on
right.
both
You
teams.
got 4 right. I got 5 right. Garrett, you got like 9 right. Garrett is all or nothing.
I bet on both teams that Eagles Commanders game, and I won $100.
Dallas Goddard got the TD. That was the one I remembered you needed. Not a TD. You needed 30 yards or something.
Oh no, that bet was fucking blown out. That I completely lost like every leg of that.
That's a shame.
Eagles fucking destroyed me. But I bet on the Redskins, and they won.
They did. Did you do the money line?
No,
Money line
I
was
did,
like plus 5 hundo.
I did the spread, which was unnecessary. Fucking 11 points, and they won the game.
Yeah.
And I just had Curtis Samuel, 25 yards. Who's the McLaurin or whatever?
McLaurin.
He got like 100 fucking yards, so I had him.
Troy McScorin.
Yeah,
They call him.
$100.
Oh, fuck. I gave Keanu a birthday present last night. Little overdue.
More chocolate salami.
Why last night?
Because we hung out for her whole birthday. You know, we just did a nice dinner. I never got around to giving it to her. I rushed out on her birthday was Sunday. Saturday night she went drinking with her friends, and I met up with them. We got all silly. Then Sunday she had to bartend. She bartended all day at her gig. Met her that night, took her out to a nice dinner. But I was running late, and I just left the gift at my place. And then I fucking didn't see her.
No, you didn't.
I
You
did.
forgot to get it.
No, I can prove I didn't forget to get it. Because what did I give her? What did I re-gift her?
The New York Post from Saturday.
I gave her a framed picture commemorating the butt fumble, and I said, "You were 4 when this happened." I gave her a ring, that my mother, one of my mother's rings.
You forgot to get her a present, and then you gave her a ring
Nope,
that you had at home?
You ruin everything.
What are you doing?
No way. I gave her.
This girl and you're giving her rings.
Oh, this is. Yeah, I did. I gave her a ring, and it wasn't an engagement ring. Don't get crazy. Although that's coming.
Promise
Engagement ring.
Was that a
wedding
promise ring?
Was it the suffer ring?
Are you happy with that one? Really? Really?
You never heard that joke?
No.
You get 3 rings when you're married?
Wedding ring.
Engagement ring, wedding ring, and suffer ring.
Dude, you can turn that into your prop comedy.
I need a suffer ring.
What would it be?
It's a very Barbie, like spiky ring you put on.
No, I
It
think
hurts.
if Carl was here, and I know Garrett doesn't like him, and you think he sucks the dick, but I tell you, I really.
He's my head writer for Prop Comedy.
No, it was like it was the perfect gift because like when my mother died, Aunt Olga had all of this old jewelry of hers, like because my mother and I was like she gave me she's like, here, take these. These are your mother's, and one was this ring. It was like she wore it all the time. It was like this. It's got little turquoise. Or
Take
whatever.
these were your mother's. Give them out to all your whores.
Give them out to all your hoes before you give her a suffer ring. And I'm telling you, like I opened the thing last week. I'm like, oh, I'm giving this to Keanu because it's been sitting in a box in my fucking, like since I fucking, left Tara. I've been driving all over. It was in my car when I was living out of my car for like, it's 4 rings and a bracelet. And I said, fuck it. And I gave her the ring and she loves the ring. Why, Garrett? Why? What is wrong with that? She loves it. I'll call her right now.
She's not going to love it in a year when she remembers, oh, yeah, you didn't get me anything on my birthday. And then
She
you
didn't
just-
want anything
and then
on
you
her
forgot
birthday.
and got me a ring 2 days later that
Gave
you
me
had
something
already.
out of his junk drawer.
Yeah. Something he'd never use anyway.
Watch this. All right.
No, I didn't ask for this suffering.
Here we go. Watch this.
What are you going to ask her? Of course she's going to say, yes, I like this.
Why does no one dig Mike? That's like fucking, that's like, can I say, that's like the boy, that's like Brennan. It's like, yeah, Gina's saying he's getting all these texts from some people saying it's a good show. They're your friends, of course. They're going to take your son. It's a good gift. She loved it. And I gave her,
Is there a diamond on it?
no diamonds. It's like,
What kind of ring is it?
it's just like this gold. It's hard to explain. It's like a costume jewelry ring, but I think it's like worth some money. But I'm telling you,
Would you be mad if she hocked it?
no.
Like it's already at a pawn shop.
Gave her a costume jewelry ring that you think is worth some money?
First question is, has she been to the pawn shop yet?
Max Loads isn't going to know anything.
No,
about
this is Keanu. The guys are picking on me
Why are they picking on you?
because I said I gave you a cute. We were talking about what I got you for your birthday. Tell them what I got you. Listen, tell them what I got you.
It's a cute ring that was his mom.
All right. Thanks, baby. Means a lot. Really, they're
And,
really being jerks today.
And also like a sexy body sock thing. That's for the OnlyFans though.
To quote the boss again, who wouldn't fuck a 10-year-old boy that looks like Keanu? My point is, tell him you really liked it, baby, and it was cute.
I love it. It's adorable.
See that? You don't
It's
believe?
blue.
Tell him you hate it.
That
It
sounded
sucks.
sincere.
They're being mean, Keanu.
All right, bye, faggot. Goodbye.
All right, baby, I'll let you go.
Bye. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
You already end with I love you?
What's that? What's? See, she liked it.
What was the other thing? A body sock?
That's the show. We're done. We're
Let's
done.
find out
Show
what
the
that
butt
was.
fumble for another fucking 45 minutes, please. For the love of fuck. You lump of cunt. Like, what did you get? Well, let's play a game. I bet you can't remember. What did you get your girl the first birthday you celebrated with her?
Good question.
Yeah, Garrett, I bet you remember. I took her on a boat ride across Central Park or something. We went to a museum.
I have no idea.
There you go.
I can't remember.
See, I remember things like this.
First birthday.
Yeah.
I think I got her this body sock.
It's not what I got her. It's not what I got her.
Man, that's sexy.
It's not what I got her. It's not what I got her. I'm sure it'll be on her Bonely fans in a week.
You can't even use your phone or a TV remote.
I
Yeah,
think.
what is the point of this body sock, Gina?
Click on the let's get one. That's what I'm getting her that for Christmas. Hey, baby, here's another body sock. I knew how much you liked the first one. Customers.
Sensory body sock for kids. Oh, you're sick, Gene. You're sick.
What do you want it for a grown-up? That's
Health
gross.
with autism, ADHD, and sensory process. Wow.
It looks like a straight jacket. I think they're fucking straight jacketing autistic kids now.
It does look, and it looks like you can't leave a child unattended in that.
No. Well, it helps kids and adults calm. Oh my God.
Oh, that's sad. That is sad and that is fucking sad. Oh, it's her autism? Let me see. Go to the description, please.
Amazing and fun tool for sensory seekers.
That seems...
This just reminds me of the blanket from Family Guy that you can jerk off.
That's disturbing. Go on. The blanket from what?
Family Guy, where it's like you can't see what you're doing with your hands, so they're all just jerking off in it.
Nope. Did anyone? Nope. I'd love to see that clip. Look at this. That doesn't look safe.
Yeah, it looks like you tripped the second you try to move.
It's like they just gave a bunch of autistic children body socks. We should send one to Frankie. A Die of AIDS queer body sock. I think the last one he was trying to get a fun way to build balance and body awareness. All right, I guess. Look at that. All right. Strong, durable, snaps fabric. Yeah, okay. I don't see why. Easy for kids to get in and out of. I just saw kids struggling. Like, yeah, watch this. All right, maybe. I don't.
I like it.
Yeah, I was glad when I got it for her. She's a little autistic. You know. There you go. Good for you.
Reinforced stitching so your tard can't get out.
I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that. Anyway, my point is the body stocking and the ring were a very good gift. And she doesn't care. She forgot it was, she didn't even want to get, here we go.
Here's your money.
The yank
This
it.
is awesome. I can get people to pay me $10 just for doing stupid stuff? And I haven't made money this easy since I invented the yank it.
Peter, what's wrong?
Well, I want to masturbate, but I'm just so darn cold.
Too bad there's no answer for that problem.
But now there is. Hi, I'm Peter Griffin, creator of the Yank It. If you're anything like me, the #1 problem in your life is that you can't masturbate just anywhere. But now you can. Introducing the Yank It, the only blanket with built-in decoy arms. Our patented process makes it look like you're holding the remote or sipping a beer. Meanwhile, your real hands are
Look
under
at
the
his
blanket,
face.
going to town.
Look at his face.
Peter, what are you doing?
Nothing. Let's watch a Scarlett Johansson movie. But wait, there's more. We have Yankets for all occasions. Sporting events. At the supermarket. On the job.
Hey, what's going on under that blanket?
You'll never know.
His face, the faces are so disturbing. They're disturbing. They yank it.
Now look at the faces of everybody in this body sock again.
I will say I've fallen out of yeah, there you go. Well, you can see.
What's he doing
You're
in
right.
there?
That's a yank it. That's a fucking yank it. If we got Frankie one of those, it would be a yank it. You
He already
realize that?
stuffs his hands down his
Yeah,
pants.
he puts them down his pants like when he was wearing
He'd be
pants.
gone forever.
What really sold it was how bad the fake hands looked. I get it. Just sitting there on a jackhammer. It's good stuff. Yeah, so I'm just saying that's a good gift. That's a good gift, Garrett. Like, and I don't think it's, but I'll tell you, it wasn't like I showed up with it and she said, she said, what the fuck did you bring me this for? Wasn't like that, Steve, was it? Nope. Wasn't like that at all. It's not like we went out to dinner and she couldn't order chicken because she made friends with the chicken once. Wasn't like that, and I got many questions about that this past week on Twitter. Otherwise, I would have forgot to have purchased the chocolate salami for you. I would have forgotten to get that.
Thank you for remembering.
Oh, please, a fan.
Did you get her a card?
I did. Is that okay?
What, on her birthday?
It was in the box. I didn't give her a card on her birthday. I took her out. Let me explain something to you normal people.
This is the one that means something to you,
Which
and you
is
screwed it
why-
up right away.
Let me tell you, and let me tell you, and we've all been there, and I think you're the same way, Steve, talking about your, like, do you, my last one, and she's not like this now. She's great. She's married. She's got a kid. She
Scally Face got married?
No. Nope, and she's not married to the idea of not getting her jacket back. But I'll say this, like my last girlfriend, she would have been like, where's my gift? What did you get me? You know? But Keanu's like, I don't give a fuck if you get me anything. You took me out to dinner and you spent the fucking whole weekend with me. It was great.
That's what they all say.
She's not like that.
At first.
That's what it is. The first year, it's always like that.
And I guarantee.
I bet she's blowing you too.
Yep.
Enjoy that while it lasts.
Hey, yeah, you're right. Right now. Yes.
those blowjobs.
Steve, are you working through something you want to talk about?
No.
She's doing all that. I'm telling you, look, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. And it's so not like when women say I don't care and they really care, you know. When she says she doesn't care, she doesn't care. She doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't. Very laid back. She's like, you didn't have to get me anything. She didn't even want to open it, probably because she knew it was a crappy fucking autistic body tube and a fucking piece of $8 costume jewelry that I said was my mom's because I found it on the walk to her house. But it doesn't matter. You put a story to these bitches. It's a joke. It was my mother's. Wait.
Play hard and stretch with your body sock.
And I'll tell you, when Max Load sees that ring,
What's he doing in there?
What's that?
What's he doing in there?
He's fucking. You'll never know. You'll never know. Kid's autistic. Oh, look at that.
She's literally like, let me out.
Luby.
It's very, yeah.
I didn't even recognize. Where was Luby Skyping from last week when I didn't even recognize her? Earlier this week, excuse me, it's still
Her
Friday.
home, I believe. I don't know.
I didn't even recognize her because I didn't have my glasses. I need to get.
She's old now. Old and gross.
Yeah.
You could have just said older. Watch this. Watch me. Watch. Ask me how Luby's doing.
How Luby do?
She's older. She's older. She's older. She's
You
grown
forgot
up.
gross.
Watch it. Now ask her. Watch this.
Now ask me. Watch this.
She's old and gross. You understand?
Oh,
That's
that's
not.
mean.
Yes.
You say that.
Why does the kid have binoculars on in his yanket? That's really a yanket, by the way.
Yeah.
Them fake.
First thing I thought of.
Oh, that kid's definitely autistic. I've really fallen out of the Family Guy loop. I haven't been watching it lately.
Oh no, it's become The Simpsons. They're up to like their 50th season already, and they're like all mediocre.
What the thing about the Family Guy is, and am I wrong to say this? Like The Simpsons, seasons 3 through 11 or whatever. Not telling you anything, just nonstop funny, nonstop. And then it kind of the Family Guy, I will sit and watch an entire episode, and if there's usually 2 lines that are worth watching the entire episode. You know what I mean? Like that yank it alone, that's worth watching the whole episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I know I brought this up, when Lois was Foxy boxing and she beat the shit out of a woman in the end of the scene, Quagmire is dragging the chick she beat the shit out of, and he's dragging her. He's like, what? I like watching her box. and fucking Peter goes, that means 2 things. It's worth the episode alone. But I haven't watched it. Like it's sitting there in my Hulu queue, just ready to fucking binge a season. I haven't gotten to it, but I will. I watched fucking Death Lends a Hand on Columbo 2 nights ago. That was a good one. And I'll be honest, I've been hammered the past couple days. Got to stop that. You know what I was doing?
You want to see a 5-second Family Guy clip that I think is worth an entire episode?
No, of course not.
It's really stupid, but it makes me laugh every time.
Let's see it. I love it.
This Weird Net rap video by MC Escher.
Going up the stairs and going down the stairs and going up the stairs and going down the stairs and going up the sideways stairs.
Yeah, it's pretty
why
good.
I think that's so funny.
It's fucking funny.
Going up the sideways stairs.
It's so funny. What clip? I thought we had a clip. No clip. I totally forgot what I was saying there. What was I just talking about?
Family Guy.
Nope.
Then you were watching something else.
Oh, so I was watching a video of me jumping rope in August. This is why I will quit drinking for a while, okay? And honest to God, because it's an inconvenience now. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Fucking, if you don't drink alcohol, you should have abs. You should have abs. I'm sorry. Because watch this. How many shots of whiskey you think I did this past Whiskey Tuesday?
15.
I'm going to say 12. That's
Wow.
a dozen. A dozen, okay? How many calories in a shot of Jameson?
200.
Jesus Christ. 70, okay?
7 calories?
70 calories.
Oh, 70.
So do the math. That's 840 calories, okay? Now, let's throw in a couple Bud Lights, which are 110 calories. Let's say I had about 3 of those, okay? 330. That is fucking...
But counting calories on booze isn't accurate enough because they're empty calories, and your body gets 0 nutrition from all of it, so it's all bad.
And, Steve, yes. Watch this. Let's improv. Yes, and. Yes, and. Let me ask you something. When you're drunk, what do you do? Well, let me go home and read a book.
No, you eat more.
You eat not more. You eat garbage. You eat
More garbage, in
You
my
eat
case.
garbage. Garbage. You literally, let's say you eat 3 dried pieces of pizza that were left in the fridge and probably left the empty pizza box in that fridge, hypothetically. Let's say you get home.
Let's just say last night I had a couple drinks with dinner, and then I went home, ate an entire pizza and 4 flying saucers, which are ice cream treats.
I know what they are, Piggy.
Yeah. I was a little tipsy. I smoked a joint, and then I was fully, like, ravenously hungry, so I ate a lot of fucking
Watch
junk.
this. Admit it. When he said 4 flying saucers, you thought of Frankie destroying the air show. Am I the only one? Because I did. I swear I
I
did.
thought of that last night while I was eating them. This is holding one up, picturing Frankie on it.
I
Riding
can't.
it like a horse.
I can't. So, okay, so that's 1,200 That's 1,200 calories. That's watch this. That's 2,000 calories between the food and the bad and the poor choices and the lack of exercising. 2,000 calories extra, at least 4 days a week. That's 8,000 extra calories a week. And again,
Just stop drinking.
I'm probably going to stop drinking for a while. I'm probably going to Thanksgiving to Christmas. But I can't not drink during the holidays. Like, look, this is why I'm not an alcoholic, because I'm not like, it's like I went through it logistically. Like I can't not drink during the holidays.
Non-alcoholics are always convincing themselves they're not an
Then I'm an
alcoholic.
watch this. Then I'm an alcoholic.
There you go.
All right, let's circle back to the other point.
To
If
the
you don't
body
drink,
sock.
What's
this
that?
is what you got her.
if you don't drink, that's a turtleneck body sock. I would get Keanu one of those. That's sexy.
It looks comfy.
Yeah. If you don't drink alcohol,
Wait, you actually, that's sexy?
what's that?
That is the top of a tube sock on a woman.
I think I'm telling you that Keanu would look sexy. I think any of my exes would look sexy in that. That's a sexy thing.
You can get in there with her, too. It's big enough. Get
Maybe I want it for me, and
a
then
little
she's
sweaty in the body sock.
Yeah, I'm telling you, what is that called? It's not a body sock, is it? It comes up. Yeah, I guess so. Let's take a peek. Let's go to.
Giant tube sock scarf.
Oh, it's a scarf.
Yeah, I love that. I might get her one of those. Keanu, stop watching. Kidding.
8-foot scarf.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. You don't think? By the
No,
way,
I
Keanu,
think that's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
what's that?
Woman looks like a fucking retard.
I'm telling you, that looks awful. See, that's not sexy. Not sexy. It looks like it's eating her. Not sexy. Nope. Gay. Although she'd like those.
I feel like that's like her vagina.
By the way, speaking of all this Christmas,
Furry.
of all this gift giving shit, it does look like and her head looks like the clit.
Yep.
You're right.
Little man in the boat.
The man in the boat. The canoe in the canoe. When do you start the Christmas shopping for the ladies?
Ooh.
Because I'm terrible at it.
Should have already been started, I guess.
No, it shouldn't have. It should what my brother does. What I guarantee Max Load started his Christmas shopping. Guaranteed. Like he just I just see stuff on Amazon and I order it. And I always say I'm doing that this year. It's so easy, and I don't.
Yeah, I wait till the last minute.
Yeah. And get her shit and get her. Someone's getting Danish butter cookies this Christmas. I'll tell you that much,
I
Kiki.
hope it's not me.
Well, let me tell you, it isn't now. Fuck you. Fuck you, Steve.
I'll take the chocolate salami.
So I'm saying that is like 8,000 to 10,000 extra. And you know what else I was doing? I was looking at my old Fitness Pal when I was on the fucking Diet Day Dixon, right? It's amazing I didn't fucking. It's not like that's the only way. I was literally ingesting 1,900 calories. Not, like on average, like I checked it out, 1,900 a day, right? And just healthy, nutritious, like to quote Homer in the fat episodes, like to quote Bart, just eat around the bananas, Dad. They're empty vitamins. I was eating so well. Like you would look at the thing and it's like the Fitness Pal would be like, you're fucking with me. Every other week it's like, you're fucking with me. You did not eat this. I did. Now ask me. Let's go through my last 3 meals, okay? 3 slices of 1 week old pizza. Actually, it was 6 days old yesterday.
Are you the one that ate the pizza in the fridge and then when the
What did I
last
just
piece
say?
was gone, left the box in the fridge?
What did I just say a minute ago? I said exactly that.
Oh.
I said that's what you do when you're fucking drinking during the day. You eat 3 slices of week-old pizza and leave the box.
Drew and I blame Bill.
Nope. Watch this. It was me.
The other drunken vagrant.
Keep blaming him though, but it was me. It was me. I did that, and then I went home and I ate a peanut butter Girl Scout cookies. That might have been 7 months old. I swear, but they were fresher than the Lucky Charms we had last week. I'll tell you that
I
much.
threw those out.
No, thank God. I'm gonna eat. And then I went through the garbage here and ate Lucky Charms. And then I made this plate of pasta that was not good, but I ate the whole thing. I literally.
Why was it not good?
Because I sliced an onion, threw it in some olive oil, dumped in the garlic powder that I stole from the top of the fridge because who needs it for the pizza after I ate it from Praviti? Dumped that in there. Took some basil that a fan sent fresh.
You don't have garlic powder?
I was out of garlic. I use garlic. I'm lazy now. I get a jar of the minced garlic. But I was out of it. Well, you don't like the minced garlic?
No wonder why your parents are dead.
They're dead because of cancer, Garrett. It's got nothing to do with garlic.
Cancer named Gino.
They're lucky. I can't imagine your mom if she was alive and you said, I buy the pre-processed chopped garlic.
I said I got lazy. Like I used to chop the garlic myself. But
it's not hard.
But both of my wrists hurt so badly I can't chop anything. So I throw the garlic powder in that this certain word stole from the top of the fridge.
This sounds awful already.
Yes! This is my point. And I dump it in, and I'm like, you know what it needs? Some spice. So I throw in some crushed red pepper, also stolen, top of the fridge. Guys, relax. I left the oregano or whatever that green spice.
Wait, do you have sauce?
I didn't have sauce. I make my own sauce. I do. I just throw olive oil, garlic, and I take some tomato paste, and it's good.
Where do you steal all those from?
I actually buy those like a white person, but I didn't have that. So where was I? Oh, yes. Garlic powder, crushed red pepper, olive oil, an onion, and then you throw pasta in, and I didn't have regat. I don't even want to tell you. I didn't have regat, but this is good when you do it right.
You had about 15 regat containers, I imagine.
And 80 empty regat. I put in whipped cottage cheese, which is not bad. It's not bad, but it's as disgusting to you. It tasted this time like if you do it right, you do a little whipped cottage cheese with like pasta, and it's healthier and it's better. And I did it when I was.
Wait, so no sauce at all?
Olive oil and garlic. It's cannolio is a very, like I love that olive oil and garlic. That's a pasta dish, but then when you add all kinds of garbage to it, it's what I ate last night. And I wonder why I'm nowhere near $1.53 anymore. I wonder why.
You had an onion at home?
I have several onions at home. Would you like an onion?
Why?
What's that?
You have nothing but an onion?
Because you don't. Do you run your vegetable purchases perfectly every time?
Yeah, but onions go bad after a week.
No, not if you keep them in the fridge. Onions don't go bad. I've had onions for sometimes as much as a month. I will be honest. You keep them in the peel, they don't do anything. So, in fact, I got 3 onions left. In fact, I'm going to put one aside and bring it to you in a month.
What'd you have onions for?
I love onions. I put
I
them in
am
everything.
getting very hungry from all this talk. I haven't eaten today.
Order chicken. I'll buy.
Fried chicken? You want some KFC?
I miss
I gotta
Aaron.
be honest, I really don't want that.
I miss Aaron sometimes.
I would like the half-a-gallon bag of Mountain Dew, though.
Garrett's been so much more relaxed since Aaron's not here and we're not ordering lunch every. Remember he made us eat lunch as bonus?
He made us.
He made us. I didn't want to eat lunch. I was in my fasting window, but so that's why it's like
We should bring that bit back today.
What's that? We should.
Just get some lunch and eat it in front of the camera.
Yeah, I don't look as stupid eating lunch as I do playing Candy Crush, whatever, fucking Candyland. So that's my point is that it's like I don't think I'm a drunk, but I'm gonna end up quitting drinking. I'm gonna end up quitting drinking. And again, not for good, and not like anyone thought that. Not like no, like I need to clarify, but it's like I need to take a couple weeks off just because I want to prove to myself that I can fucking get back in semi sort of shape. Because I'm just I don't have a lot of willpower when it comes to booze.
Why do you need to be in shape so bad?
Because I had a taste of it. I had a taste of it. I had abs. I was.
Let me be the first
I had
to tell
striations.
You, the further away you get from being in shape, the less you care.
I know, you're right. And I see myself on that. Like, let me tell you, I wasn't gonna drink yet. All I did was drink yesterday. It was Tuesday, fun drinking day. It's a fun drinking day. Whiskey Tuesdays, fucking. I like them better than Whiskey Wednesdays. You know why? Because they come a day sooner. You don't gotta wait as long. There's no Whiskey Wednesday. There was no Whiskey Wednesday this week, right? Was there?
I don't know.
Well, it's 2 days ago. You don't?
I don't remember. I blacked out.
Because you got so drunk. So, yeah. And I guarantee I won't have to do a lot of Christmas shopping. I'm just fucking planting the seed because I know she watches this. Like, I don't.
Well,
like,
now you really set the fucking stage.
No. That was the
You gave her a ring. What is she's going to be expecting, like a necklace now or
I
something.
did not give her a ring. I gave her, say it with me, an heirloom.
A suffer ring.
I gave her an heirloom. Like that.
I hope you got a lot more heirlooms.
When you break up, do you expect it back?
We're not breaking up.
Oh, wow.
Ever?
Ever.
Good luck.
Holy
Ever.
shit.
Ever. We're not. Ever.
She's still in the I can have a kid range.
Oh, she knows that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What? What, did I make a face? What?
He's gonna wants to have a kid.
He's going to knock her up.
I can hear you.
And
He's
then what is he
60
gonna do?
already.
I'm not Bob Levy. I'm not. All I'm saying is I was
really hope
watching.
Things keep coming to him in.
Just adopt at least a 10-year-old or
Nope.
something so you can have
Oh,
a catch with him.
if I adopt a 10-year-old boy, what do I need Keanu for?
Her OnlyFans.
Can I have this one? Because it really made me giggle. When she gets up first thing in the
Have
morning,
you
she
talked about having kids with her?
No, but one time I was watching Morning, right? And I'll say this because I've told her this. Like I'm fucking 54 next month. I won't even say 53. 54 next month. I'm very much aware of who I am. Okay, and I've never like, oh God, every time a condom broke inside one of my exes, I'm like, my life is over, my life is ruined. Okay.
You use condoms?
I used to because I didn't want to have a kid. You know, I did. And I didn't want any of my exes on birth control. I didn't. Like, because the pill, like, I had experience with two, made them insane. Makes them insane. And I'm dating crazy bitches to begin with already. You know what I mean? So, but one time I'm watching Morning, and Keanu is on Morning, and she's talking about, this was like less than a year ago. And she's talking about, like, somehow kids come up, and she's like, I would never have a kid.
Is it the episode with all the whip noises?
No, that was, by the way, I talked to Bill, and we'll probably do that monthly. That's a fun little thing we do. That's a fun thing. What was I going to say? And she's talking about, she's like, I would never have a kid. And then she goes, if I did, I would get a surrogate. And I was just watching Morning as I do. It's a great show. And in that moment, something in me said, no, because, and I'll say it, and I told her this, of all the people in the world that need to carry a child in their very happy body, and you know I'm nuts with energy and all this stuff, I said, of all the people in the world, I'm like, it's you, Keanu. You're not allowed to outsource, like, what would be the happiest child into the world into the body of a, yeah, but it'd be my egg in a crazy person. Do you understand? Let me point something out. Any woman that's like, hey, you can use my uterus for fucking money if you're not doing it for like your sister-in-law or something, that's insane. That's a crazy person who wants to rent out their womb, and I wouldn't want. And you can't take the best womb in the world, one of the happiest, and put it in a crazy one. And that's why I talk like that. Does that make sense? It shouldn't. I'm bananas, but that's how in that moment, I'm like, that's what I thought. That's all.
I think either way it works. But if you're healthy, I don't know why you wouldn't do it yourself.
Well, because you think it's going to ruin your body.
Gonna hurt your vagina.
because you're fucking rail thin and you like smoking cigarettes and drinking fucking White Claw every day, and maybe you don't want to take 9 months off. Is that why?
I want to quit the ciggies.
What's that? How many do you
like? If I have a kid, I think I got to quit cigarettes. I think that's first on the list.
How many cigarettes you have this week, buddy?
A lot of cigarettes.
I feel like I'm responsible, but you're looking skinny.
I'm gaining weight. Fatter than ever.
Garrett, you smoke cigarettes, right? Like you do?
Used to.
Okay, you just vape now. At your let's do a comparison. At the height of your game, shall we say, how many were you smoking a day? How many packs?
that I could smoke in a day, like my most ever.
Not on a dare. What was your normal day of
Oh,
smoking?
normal day was a pack a day.
Pack a day? Now, is it a pack a day because it just rounded out to a pack a day, or you'd get done a pack and you'd be like, I'm not smoking anymore today?
It's fucking expensive.
What is it? What does a
yeah.
pack cost now? Like $20?
Oh, it's like $17, $18. Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! I was getting them from like from Virginia at my deli, and it was $9 a pack.
How long ago was this?
2 years. 2 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh
the place
yeah, and you
across the
stopped after
street.
you stopped after you blacked out. You told us
It's
that.
$16, $17 at least. I think the last time I paid $18 for a
Holy
pack of
shit!
cigarettes. Yeah. But I don't smoke a pack a day. I smoke a pack every 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
But I would smoke a pack and a half on the weekends and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah.
when I do my heaviest smoking.
Yeah.
I wake up on Friday at like 9 a.m. and I smoke
Do
a
you wake
joint,
up-
and then I fucking chain it with a cigarette, and by 9:30 I reek, I'm high, and I'm like, wow, this
Well,
is...
I would have to go.
Weekends
I
here.
couldn't smoke in my apartment, at least when my wife was in there. So I would have to go upstairs. So I would be like, oh, I'll smoke a cigarette, smoke a bowl, and then might as well smoke another cigarette after the bowl because I don't want to go all the way upstairs again. So then you're just smoking.
You
twice.
have an upstairs Rockefeller?
We have a roof.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
upstairs.
When I lived
Oh,
at
sorry.
home,
Yeah.
I'm not busting balls.
No, you're
I say
right.
I'm out on my porch and I'm on like a box the size of this. I'm
Yeah.
like I'm on my front porch, which is the fire escape, or my back porch, which is that Juliet balcony box. But I really thought you had an upstairs.
I pulled a very similar move when I used to live at home, and I had the smoking garage. Fucking, I still miss. But like, if it was cold out or something, and I didn't want to hang out there that long, I would smoke a bowl, smoke a cigarette, smoke a bowl again, smoke another cigarette, and be like, okay, I'm good, and then go inside. And I wouldn't go back out for hours because I'm like, no, I did it all. I fucking ingested as much smoke as I possibly could. I'm done for maybe the night, and I would always go back out.
Yep.
It never worked. I always went back out eventually anyway.
I wake up in the morning on the weekend and I have a cigar just sit in my kitchen, fucking right in front of one of those dual exhaust fans. So if the phone is the fan, like I'm sitting right here, and most of it goes out. And the beauty of my apartment is it's tiny. It's 3 rooms and it's windows each side, and it's easily ventilated, so I don't worry about it.
That's what I
don't-
currently do.
What's
in my
that? Yeah,
apartment.
it's not a
I
bad thing.
sit on the trash cans. I put the fan in the window,
Yeah.
and I smoke out the window.
Did you say
It
sit on the trash
it doesn't
cans?
work because
Yeah.
either the wind's blowing in or it's blowing out. And if it's blowing in, the
Yeah.
fan doesn't do anything.
Sometimes I'll sit
You have to
outside.
put your face on it, and you have
Yeah.
to time it with the wind.
And
you
you
have to
blow.
hold the smoke in your lungs, hear the wind stop, and then go right out the fucking fan, or else it's just
Or
gonna blow right back in your face.
Sometimes it stops and you blow it, and then as you're blowing, it comes back in, and it just all.
Yeah.
all in your eyes, and you're just like, damn it.
You ever sit? Sometimes I'll sit on my front porch, the fire escape, smoking a cigar outside, but I'm right in front of the window, and the wind is blowing the smoke into my apartment, even though
Yeah.
I'm like, this is stupid.
Do you have
Or
an ashtray?
Yeah, it's called outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an actual ashtray thing that I use, and a couple times I went to like flick the ashes into it, and the whole cherry of a joint or whatever fell out onto like the fucking windowsill, and I'm like, oh shit, and I go to like blow it out the window, and I just blow the whole ashtray, and all the fucking ashes and cigarettes
blowing back.
in my eyes, up my nose, in my mouth, and I'm just like, ah. It's happened at least twice, and every time I'm like, how did I fucking do that? Why? Yeah, that's the worst. I actually don't, like, I think it might be better to not have an ashtray anymore. Just fucking flick it out the window like Gino said.
Yeah, but then what happens is you go to flick it out the window, and it like falls out of your hand, and then there's a full cigarette that goes 3 stories
That
down.
has happened.
Yeah.
I've done that as well. Before I got the ashtray and I was just using the window, I have just dropped shit. I've dropped full joints. And I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm not going outside to get that. Just gotta roll another one.
Like, how come no one ever used this ashtray that a fan sent us?
It's rubber.
Oh my, no, but it's a good. And there's another ashtray I couldn't find. It's like that fucking metal hippo.
The one I
It's
have
a
at home.
monkey mouth.
Yeah, it's a monkey mouth.
Why do I not use that?
The one I have at home is an elephant that's ass opens, and I ash in his butt, and then I close the lid.
Okay, well, why don't
It
we
keeps
use?
the smell out.
This is a bowl.
I think it kind of works, but like with cigarettes, it's fucking impossible to keep the smell away.
This is a pipe ashtray, according to this. Bowl and pipe ashtray. What? Does anyone smoke a pipe?
Yeah,
Do you?
weed pipe. Yeah.
Oh, is that what the spike in the middle is for?
Yeah,
So you
one of
can-
you guys should use that
like-
for your weed pipe. Take that. It's a really nice gift. I'll take the monkey mouth. I feel like I'm doing a game. I'll take the monkey mouth for 1,000. All right. Well, and here's the other thing. Speaking of my 3-room apartment, Keanu has a studio apartment, and this gets back in what we're saying. Like, she's like me. Like, I want less stuff. I want less things. I need to. There's so much shit in my apartment that every time I'm about to throw it out, like the cattle start sleeping on it. Like, all right, I guess I gotta keep. I have a futon that I don't need anymore, and 6 sleeps on the back of him. Like, I can't throw it out.
Oh, it's your cat's bed.
It's a giant useless futon with a divot in it. It was the first thing I got when I moved into the apartment for like $150 on
Why is
weight.
there a divot in it?
Because it's a $150 futon, and I sat on it twice, and it's just like,
Just busted it with your ass.
yeah, it's divoted. So I got to get rid of that, but the cat fucking uses it as a scratch.
I broke my brother's bed in half once, giving him a stone cold stunner.
Tell me this was years ago.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, years and years ago. I was
2 years and years ago.
25. No, I think I was like 16.
And you
I was still whatever age I was definitely too old. I remember being way too old. I was like in high school at least.
and you broke it in half?
Yeah, like the metal bar or whatever, the metal frame of the bed, it went V-shaped.
And
because my ass went straight through it. And I think it had wood slats on the bottom too, the box spring or whatever. Those got fucking annihilated. They were gone. Completely just split in half. And to fix it before my mom got home, I got a baseball bat. And I was just banging the metal frame, trying to get it unV'd and back into a straight shape.
I thought you were going to say, and I assaulted my mother, so she didn't ask about the bed.
Yeah, I clocked her fucking brains out with the baseball bat so she wouldn't ask why I broke my brother's bed, giving him a fucking stone cold stunner. You know what the stunner is?
I'm
You
sorry,
kick him
how
in
did
the
the
stomach,
bat?
you grab him by the head and go boom all the way down.
How did the bat work on the metal thing?
Didn't work very well. A lot of bang, like a lot of clanking of metal on metal.
Yeah.
And it didn't move much.
No, that's
Kind
bad.
of worked though. It got it up into enough of a shape where I could put the blanket back over it and you didn't really notice, unless you sat on the bed and it sank.
Yeah, that's. And by the way,
I
this
just told my brother, sleep very gently, like
same brother.
lay down gingerly.
Same brother that tried to drown you last month.
No, different.
Oh, that's
This was
good.
my younger brother.
Maybe if you pile drove him, he wouldn't have tried to drown you.
Possibly.
It's too late to.
Hindsight's 2020.
Too late to go back on that. So that's why I'm not worried about holiday shopping. Not even worried about Thanksgiving. I don't even think I'm doing anything Thanksgiving. Don't even think I'm doing anything for Thanksgiving, which is a week from yesterday. Like you're doing family shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Your family,
Yep.
her family.
Both. Yeah, we have to squeeze for Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything. We gotta figure out how to squeeze both families into one day.
Why?
Because we both want to see our families.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I guess. Like,
Want to watch a video of people going through beds?
watch it. No, no. I'd rather. There you go. Okay.
It was totally like that. It was a loud ka-shink, and the whole bed went down.
You didn't sit down on your bed. You fucking piled. You lied. Those are 2 fat kids on a bed.
They both didn't do anything wrong. They're just too fat. Okay, it was more like this one actually.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen? That's a toddler bed. Okay, so far the winner is the one that. Yeah, that's stupid. The winner's the one that went through the slats, obviously.
Cannonballed through his bed. Oh, these guys are so silly.
Yeah.
I guess they can't get out.
Yeah, how fucking are they?
That right there was a waste of a bed.
Yeah, I agree. I just can't believe that they would think that was gonna not break. Like, bless you, buddy. Bless you. Garrett, Thanksgiving, what do you do?
Go to my aunt's.
And you bring the girl.
Yeah.
See, now, like the old model for Thanksgiving was beautiful because fucking Sarah's family lived literally an hour from my family, and we would just drive down. We'd fucking do early Thanksgiving with her family, late Thanksgiving with my family, fucking watch fucking football, get fucking hammered. Like, but now her family's in fucking South Kakalaki. She's probably gone down there. I ain't gone to South Kakalaki. My brother, normally I go to my brother's, but Max Loads, let's see where Max Loads is if Thanksgiving. Watch this. You want to, because you know where Max Loads goes for Thanksgiving?
His wife's family?
He either hosts it. I'll give Max props because when we were kids growing up, and every Sunday we'd go out to visit that's why I'm a Charger fan. I told you, Sunday we'd wake up, we'd do church, and then we'd go Sunday and to my grandmother's in Rosenhain, New Jersey, my father's mother. And my brother was just like, well, I hate going. I don't want to leave. I don't want to go all over hell. Blah. It's like when I grow up, everyone's coming to my house, and he has stuck to that. So everyone goes to his house, but every other year or so, Chris goes to her sister-in-law's, not her sister. God forgive me, my brother's. Chris's cousin is like a sister to her. So they'll go to Penn State, right? But here's the thing about this family. They are wide awoke. Okay? So like watch this. So they'll do things like they were supposed to go 2 weeks ago, but one of their kids got COVID.
They're woke.
One of their kids got COVID.
Oh, no.
Hello, you keep this at the Super phone.
Don't worry, he doesn't give his number out.
Please leave a message. Remember, the separation is in a preparation.
That's an old...
Separation is
Should we
preparation?
fucking change Peter's message?
What was that?
I wonder... Watch this. Does anyone know that... I've had it with this. That message is so fucking old. The separation is in the preparation. That was when Russell Wilson was the Seahawks quarterback and was good and was probably still married to a white woman. Do you know how to fuck with a password?
What model do you use for your brother's contact picture?
It's my brother in a chef's hat on Thanksgiving.
Lame.
Uncle Gino.
God damn it, I was going to change your faggoty fucking outgoing message. Next time I get that, Pete, I'm changing your message.
I need to know, how do I change it? Because I do have to
Don't worry,
change it.
Pete.
How do I do it?
I'll do it for you.
No. Gene,
I'll do it. Max.
you won't do it.
Max,
no.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, you will not do it.
You've reached the phone of Max Loads. I can't come to the phone or on it right now. How's that? Is that good?
I'm busy
Gene, I'm
punching a
doing
lady
real
really
estate,
hard.
Gene. I can't have people calling about a house and getting mad.
Steve said, I'm busy punching a lady really hard.
Yes, I can't have that. By the way, in case your buddy Steve's interested.
Dumb. What's that?
In case your buddy Steve's interested, two dumps today, one early and one late.
We're tied, Mr. Loads.
This could go neck and colon. Yeah, he already took a dump.
We're gonna go into overtime.
Now, Pete, are you still going to see the fam in Penn State on Thanksgiving, or did one of their fucking 11-year-olds get COVID?
Gene, I'm still going. We're not talking about that. Nobody's got COVID.
Pete, how do you know? It's so hard. It's the worst pandemic of our lifetime, but it's hard to figure out. Are you sure?
Please, it's not hard to figure out. We all know it was a scam. Just leave it alone.
Pete, what do you think of your boy Trump announcing he's going to run? Does that fuck everything over?
No, I don't know. I thought it was a good speech, though. I really did. I thought it was good. I think he just laid out the Republican platform, and if anybody else jumps on board, they jump on board. But I just think it's going to be hard to beat him because, I think.
Are you reading one of your scripts, Max Loads? It's going to be hard to beat him.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, look at you. Way to bring it back to the filthy.
That's what we do. It's what we do, big brother.
That's what you do. So at any rate, I'm just saying, it will be difficult because I think there's places where Trump people are not going to vote in a primary for anybody else but him.
Also,
so it's going to be hard for anybody to beat him in a primary.
Also, Max Loads.
Unless somebody punches him in the stomach. All right, buddy. You reject.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
Now, also, Max Loads, do you wish you'd paged one page further down and loaded up on on Washington like Daddy did? Or are you pretty happy with your Seahawk cocksucking pick?
I hate the NFL. I hate it. and I don't know why I can't sue them if you could go after heroin dealers because it's silly. No, I'm not. Because if I had changed it, then the Eagles, it would have been different. But
Also, Pete, can you help Garrett here? Because Garrett insists the butt fumble wasn't the dumbest play in the history of the NFL.
what?
It was the dumbest play. It was the dumbest. Garrett's a Jets fan, and he's a very smart fan. He's not a homer. He's not stupid. But he insists he thinks it was just
a bad word.
What's that?
It wasn't oopsie. It wasn't oopsie. They didn't call that. See, a dumb play, you could say, and I can't believe you say this, you could say the play Seattle called the goal line in the Super Bowl was a dumb play. Because that play was called, and it was dumb. The butt fumble, it wasn't a called play. It was like anything else. It was dumb that it happened.
Yeah.
But it's not a dumb play.
You.
My God.
This isn't winning.
There's a million.
This isn't winning
What's
for
that?
you. This is semantics. Now Max Loads is getting into what's a dumb play. Or he might have said
It's
cum.
not semantics.
Did
That
you
means-
say cum?
I don't think
Did you say
okay,
cum or
okay.
dumb?
Yes,
'Cause
yeah. I said.
If you're in the middle, we can call back if you're in the middle of a shoot. So you're saying it was a cum play? Can we talk to her?
No.
It wasn't the called play. That's why it's the biggest fuck up.
Yeah, Steve said it perfectly, Max. It wasn't the called play. That's why it's the dumbest fuck up ever.
From the moment the ball was snapped, everything got fucked up.
Yeah. That's also that's also an aside in one of Max's movies. Now, the moment my ball gets snapped, I scream, "That's fucked up." Now, what did they snap your ball with, Max?
Okay, they snap my balls. What is wrong with you?
Let me just go. Okay. Can we? Which one are we doing? Are we doing the butt fumble or am I fucking punching?
Butt fumble, the politics, Max Lowe's balls getting snapped. There's a lot of balls in the air right now.
Give him a show.
There's a lot of balls in the air right now.
Yes, you're juggling a lot of balls. Or wait, well, we don't have to talk to your wife. So
what do you? Boy, I can't believe it's Friday already.
This guy doesn't miss.
Tell him about having a kid.
The week goes so quick in the world of comedy.
Pete,
It's
you know what I
amazing.
gave? You know what I gave Kiki for her birthday, Pete?
Kiki, that's what you call her?
Well, that's her nickname, Keanu. She calls herself Kiki.
I didn't know that. What did you give Kiki?
I gave her how like Aunt Olga gave us a bunch of mom's jewelry.
If you say so, yes.
Oh, we better go. Like all these diamonds and stuff. No, Aunt Olga gave me like a little fucking ring box. She's like, these are some of your mother's, and it was nothing fancy except that that wedding ring that Tara didn't like. But one of it, I bet you'll remember when you see it. I gave Keanu because she loves turquoise, and I gave her this. Remember that gold ring Mom used to wear with the little studded turquoise things in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like in a circle?
Yes.
Yes.
I gave her that for her birthday.
That's lovely.
See? Garrett said it's a cop-out, and I forgot.
He gave it to her 3 days after her birthday.
Because I was drunk for 3 days from her birthday. Pete, no, I picked it out a week earlier. It was wrapped.
You didn't pick it out. Your aunt picked it out 45 years ago.
You're mad about this fumble thing. No, and I told her when I gave it to her, I'm like...
Wait a second. What play does Garrett think is the dumbest play? I'm just curious.
Garrett, what's the dumbest play in this year?
Deshaun Jackson dropping the ball a half yard before the end zone.
He said this...
Yeah, okay,
give him
you know
a
what?
shot of
Yes.
whiskey and ask him what
See,
he did
I totally agree with that.
No.
I agree. Those morons who drop the ball before they get in the end zone, there's nothing more stupid than that.
Yes. But watch this, Pete. And me and Steve said this. You can think of other people that did that. Whenever there's a terrible play, you're like, that's like the time. That's like the time. Even that Bills play, Pete, I said with the fumble in the end zone, I'm like, that's like the time the Chargers had the game won against the Chiefs, and fucking Phillip Rivers just couldn't handle his snap, fumbled with 13 seconds left.
Okay, so what has to happen is at some other point, if a quarterback runs into their offensive lineman and the ball pops out, so it hits their ass, then he's off the hook because it happened again.
Something has to remind you of that. The closest.
Didn't Josh Allen's play last week?
I just said that's the Chargers did that. It's been done. It's an unbelievably dumb play where you don't execute.
So because Josh Allen and your play you're talking about, the quarterback just mishandled the snap, that isn't the same as getting the snap and then running into your offensive lineman and having the ball go off his ass.
No,
that's what you're saying?
Yeah, it's never been done before. It's never been done before.
Right, so like I said, when
There are
if it
fucking
happens
idiots
again,
that have fucking dropped the ball too soon before the goal line. It's been done. Not just Deshaun Jackson. He wrote the book on it, but other dummies have done it. Pete, what?
Okay.
This
I'm
is a
letting it go 'cause I
truly
really don't
unique
care.
image.
It's not really. I don't know why we spent this much time on something so goddamn meaningless.
Because Garrett
That's what
insists it's the and I never noticed, but on the play, like it's a broken play. He goes to hand it off to the running back, and the running back doesn't take it, and he like chases him like he forgot his lunch, and he's running to the bus. Hey, you need boom, and he runs into this giant. Oh my
When
God.
Deshaun Jackson, I actually don't remember when he dropped the football in the end zone. Did the defense then pick it up
Yep.
and then run it in? Oh, that did
Cowboys
happen.
picked it up, but they couldn't advance it because it was blown dead. But they got the ball. Am
they
I
didn't
right?
score a
It was blown
touchdown
dead. I love that.
immediately.
I don't know because I don't remember the play.
Speaking of blown dead, Pete, how's that fucking reshoot doing?
Yeah, I'm amazed I'm still breathing. What? Can we? There's no.
blown. I focused on blown.
There's no focus. You focus on filth.
That's what I do. That's how I do. But see, isn't that
You're on brand all the time.
tell Garrett that's like, you know what I said to him? I'm like, you know, some of my exes would not have gone for that. I wouldn't even have thought to give them that. But I thought Kiki would really like that, and she did. And Garrett's giving me crap saying it was like a last minute. It was all ouch. It was already every part of my body hurts. I just hit my knee. It was a very thoughtful fucking gift. I thought it was very nice, Pete.
So let me understand. We're back to the ring now, right? That's where we're at.
You're back, watch this. So you're back in the ring punching women, Peter? Matt?
Yo, Loads.
Yo, Loads.
What do you think about Gene having some kids?
Yeah, Pete.
Holy are you? Oh, hey.
Pete, I did not say.
Do you understand? I don't think you fully grasp an infant.
Oh, I've grasped an infant or two. Didn't you say wasn't that one of your lines? Did you say to the girl, you ever grasp an infant? This is a baby's arm holding an apple. You ever do that, Max?
I didn't. I'll think it next time.
Yeah.
Next time that'll be the first thing.
Hey, why don't you grasp this infant? Oh, look.
I'm just telling. Oh my
he
God.
spit up on your face.
Number one, you value your sleep.
I do value my sleep.
Well, that's gone.
Okay. Pete,
That's 6 months you won't sleep.
Pete, I didn't say I was going to have a kid. I just didn't say I was.
Yo, Loads, he's having kids.
Yeah. Hey, Pete.
Do you understand when that kid is 20, you will be 75?
Thank you. I told him to adopt a 10-year-old.
And what did I say, Garrett?
He wanted to fuck him.
I said, what do I need? I said, what do I need Keanu for if I have a 10-year-old boy? That's what I said,
you.
Max.
Jeez. Oh my God! What? What? That's sick.
We call
That's
him
just
more. I don't
twisted.
know why we don't call this guy more often. This is gold, Jerry. This is gold.
You're a twisted.
I didn't say I was gonna have a kid. Garrett said something about having
is-
kids, and I didn't fucking deny it. That's all I
Is
said.
Kiki interested? You didn't deny it? Oh my God. Well, Gene, no. In this case, no means yes. I mean, what are you doing?
Pete,
Does Kiki want to have children?
Kiki does whatever the Kiki does it. Look, Pete, I gave her a fucking ring I found on the walk to the fucking bar. She thinks it's mom's. You got to sell this. For her.
Let me. And I will say, it wasn't. You had it wrapped a week ahead of time. You didn't have it in your pocket to give to her before you got drunk.
No, I got so drunk I forgot to give it to her till fucking. I didn't get so drunk, but we hung out for her birthday all weekend, and I'm like, oh, I left the gift at home. She's like, I don't give a shit. We went out to dinner. It was nice, and then I fucking.
I understand. Oh, so you told her you forgot her gift.
Yes, it was wrapped. It was wrapped with a giant.
Okay,
body,
well,
with
if
a
you told her
giant.
ahead of time.
Did you wrap it in newspaper?
No.
Oh.
Well, you went already. Well, the comics,
did.
they're small now, so I
I
guess
did-
you couldn't wrap it.
Epoch Times.
I did not wrap.
Wrapped
I
a
don't even
plastic
get.
bag around it tightly.
I don't get the paper copy anymore. I wrapped it in fucking tissue paper.
Oh,
like,
of course.
No, like tissue wrapping paper.
Yeah.
It was actual, and I put it in a cigar box. A tissue like cigar box.
God.
How is all of this wrong?
You're 54.
I will be. I was bald. I will be 54.
You will be 54.
What do you want me to do? Walk around and
I
say,
don't want you to
"Wow,
do
I'm
anything.
54?"
Wrapping
No, I don't
paper.
want you to do anything. You do whatever you
I don't
want
even
to
know
do
what
there.
Bobby's look was. We'll get to the bottom of that.
What's
But
that?
no. I just
You do what you've done whatever you want for 54 years.
yeah.
You
You
beat
wrap
the system. You beat the man. You beat everybody. Look at you.
Thank you.
You wrapped a
And
cigar box in tissue paper?
Now you're going to go headlong into real life? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm not going headlong into real life. No, I didn't wrap the cigar box at all.
This
It was
sounds
a
like
nice wooden box.
this sounds like real life, and another person, and checking before you do things.
Pete,
That's
watch
not.
it.
I don't know that you can handle that.
Watch this, Pete. Pete, what do I want from life?
Yeah.
What do I want, Pete?
This
There you go.
is what you want.
This,
You're insane.
and I wake up every day, and the universe, Peter, whatever you give the
And the
universe.
universe gives you. You know what? I wake up every day. The universe gives me that.
Yeah. Do you understand? He's very funny. I get it, Steve. But listen, that's
And
because,
that could be anything. That could be a kick in the balls. That could be shitty weather. I get that all the time.
Because
you live in this.
Yeah,
you kind of. The universe provides. I live from without. You're crazy.
You
whatever.
want another one, Max? You want another one? You can't live in lack, Max. You can't live in lack. And when you wake up every day and say, why don't I have this? The universe is like, yeah, well, let's give him more shit to not have. But wait, when you wake up every day and say, this is great, the universe is like, let's just give him more of this. So that's all there is to it, Pete. And if I ever were to wake up and accidentally blow a load past the IUD, that's how that went. That's the way that, of all people in the world, I don't have to tell you how loads work. Do I, Max? I don't. Do I?
No. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying that's a major responsibility.
Peter, here's what we do. If she gets pregnant,
it ain't a cat.
What's that? If she gets
It's
pregnant,
not a cat.
if she gets pregnant, here's what we do, Max. We have her. We blew off Lucy Sunflower, but you and Keanu can collab and start punching her in the stomach, Max, until she loses the kid. Remember a buddy of ours, his girlfriend, he thought she was pregnant in college, fucking Salami, remember him? And she woke up because he was hitting her in the belly with a wiffle ball bat. And he was like,
Are you kidding me?
He was doing it soft at first, and she did, and he just said, well, I kept doing it a little harder until she woke up, and I could act like I only hit her once.
What kind of people are these, Henry? That is crazy.
It worked. She never got pregnant. He was hitting her with a wiffle ball bat like this.
Oh my God. Gee. Oh my God.
All right. Well, anything else we need to cover? So that's all I'm saying, Pete. I'm not planning on having a kid. Jesus Christ. I gotta.
Well, no, that's even worse. You're not playing. You have an unplanned kid at 55.
Yeah. Watch
Garrett, can you talk sense to him?
Garrett, our kids can play together, Garrett.
Hey, Pete, do kids let you wake up and smoke a cigar first thing in the morning while you rub coffee grounds on your beard?
That would be great.
You know what? Now I'm really doubling back on it.
That would be nice. You can be sitting out on your whatever fire escape, smoking a cigar, feeding your baby from the bottle.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, however it works out, it works out. Have I? Say what you want, but I'm very responsible. I do.
I didn't say you weren't responsible. You are responsible. You are very responsible for yourself.
He
Yes,
bounced
you are,
checks 2
100%.
months in a row.
You take care of yourself. You're not living in my basement. Yes, you are responsible for yourself. I agree 100%.
Did I ever tell you the time?
He fell asleep on a park bench.
Yeah, did I ever tell you about the
Right,
time?
because he's got nobody to worry about but him. If he gets raped on that park bench, it's his issue.
Yeah, that made love
He
to.
almost broke his wrist
Made
running
love-
drunk
Oh
for
my
a train.
God.
Might still be broken. Let's be honest. We don't know. Did I ever tell you about the time, Pete? I went to the bank to get money out to give $20 to a homeless person. I realized I had no money in my account, and I bounced 2 checks.
Did you say, wait a minute, I'm the homeless person?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I went back to the homeless person. I'm like, I'm gonna need that 20 I gave you last week. And I never heard a blind man say, "Go fuck yourself" before. But that's how that. I give a blind guy $20 a week. Fucking. I don't know why. No, it's good. For
When was this? You didn't tell me that. That's good. That you should be getting paid back for that at some point.
Oh, I do
You
pay
paid
for
it
it.
forward.
What does he say every time I give him $20, Peter? What does he say?
I'm not blowing you again.
How much did you just give me? Because he can't see it. I don't know. What does
First
he
of
say?
all, he doesn't say, "I'm not blowing you again, Steve." He's never not offered to blow me. And funny, he told me, I'm like, I gave him, first time I ever gave him a 20, I'm like, how can you tell that, I'm like, I'm giving you a 20. He's like, I know. And I'm like, how can you tell? Like, people wouldn't lie to you. He's like, there's a texture.
Yeah, how can you
by
tell?
the texture. You know?
By the what?
By the texture.
He's a liar.
Yeah.
No, he can tell. So But why do you give
Give
money?
him a 50 next time and ask him what it is.
Like I'm carrying a 50. All right, I'll do that.
Place your cock in his hand.
I'm not gonna do that.
How's that texture feel?
I did, and you know what he said? I'm not going to blow you again. Do you know that, Steve? That's what he said.
He said, "Stop doing this."
Stop doing this. That's not a 20. That's your dick. How can you tell? By the texture. That's what he said. He said I can tell by the texture. He's like,
There you go.
but do you understand when you give money to a homeless person, Peter, rather than a charity, which is horse shit, when you give money to a homeless person, they say, God bless you, Peter. And I say this in my act.
Yes.
When you speak, when you think of an idea, when you have a thought, your synapses fire. And that thing that fire between your synapses when you have an idea or a thought is energy. And energy becomes things, Peter. And when a homeless person says, God bless you, when anyone says God bless you and really means it like a homeless person does, that carries a lot of positive energy, big brother. That is why.
Yeah, when we worked in Atlantic City, when me and Mike worked in Atlantic City, we gave money
Mike
to
Loads.
some of the
That's
homeless.
Franklin's little brother, Mike Loads. Go on.
We gave money to some of the guys who came and asked for money because they're like, look, a guy came right up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want money. I'm going over there and buying foods. I'm like, all right.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be saying after I have to run out on Keanu because she had a kid and I couldn't sell that cheap ring I gave her passing it off his mom's, Pete.
Well, you would really, it would be good because you could support the kid a lot better with all that TV money if we had the show instead of the Mannings.
The
but I know
Mannings
that's
suck.
that's
You don't watch this.
What?
Watch this. You don't want to be an Uncle Pete.
I'm okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what you. I am an uncle. Greg has a kid. I'm an uncle.
Not a little Visconti kid, Peter.
No, that's true. No, I'm fine being an uncle.
With my luck, my kid would have Max Loads' feet. With that second toe that's a flat earther. Doesn't believe the earth even exists. Has not touched the ground in 55 years. Has it, big brother? Hasn't. Second toe just sits there on top of the big toe like just expecting the big toe to take it everywhere. It's insane what goes on.
I don't think that deeply about my feet, Gene.
Well, that's because you don't have girl feet that have, to quote Kevin Dombrowski, never picked up a hammer in their life. All right, well, look. Max, this has been great. I'll send you the ultrasound in a couple days.
Oh, my God.
I'll let you get back to your shoot. Who are you loading up on this week, Max? I know you told us yesterday. Do you know yet?
I forget what I told you yesterday.
Let me guess, the
I'm
Seahawks.
senile. The statins are hitting me.
Yeah.
Let me get back to you on that. But I will say this: they make those lines too good. Like Seattle, they missed a 2-point conversion, or that game would have been a push.
No,
That's how.
I guarantee you, of all the games last week, maybe 3 were within 2 points of the 1.5 points of the line. I guarantee 3 at most were with. Every week, people think that because whenever there's a close game, like, oh my God. By the way, the end of.
Yes.
By the way, what was the over/under in the Redskins-Eagles game? Did you see the end of that game? Where they?
I did, and I think it did
Push
cause
it
a
over?
problem with that.
Dude,
I think it did, and you could see it coming. You could see it coming, and that's from Max Loads. There, how you like that?
There you go, pretty good stuff. And can you imagine if you're in a box pool, not the pool of box you're swimming in at the after party, Max, but can you imagine if you're in a box pool and you got 6-1 and all of a sudden, boom, they lateral it into the end zone. Can you imagine if Northwestern's, you got $500 on the game because you're really in the throes of gambling and you're trying to make rent to impress Sarah with it, and you got $500 on fucking Northwestern and they're getting 3 and they're fucking win the whole game, so they're up like fucking 10 until they give up a touchdown at the end of the game, so they're only up 4, but excuse me, so they're down fucking 4, but they were getting 7. You're like, I got this game. And then Ohio State fucking kicks off and Northwestern laterals it into the end zone and you're sitting at a table with Artie Lang and Chris Rock and you're not even talking to them and you look at the TV and yell fuck and Chris Rock says, what's up with your friend? No. Can't imagine.
I don't hang with people like that. I can imagine that happening in my. I can imagine that happening in my house, sitting there talking to you.
All right. Well, we've really gone long with Max Loads here, and we have to do bonus content, right? So,
Long
Max,
with Loads.
Max, I'll let you get back in the ring.
Thank you.
All right, and we already picked out the name, so it's no big deal, Max. You already picked out the name.
What is that?
I'm not telling you because you're not supportive enough.
I am supportive. I'm not
having a clue. I'm not having a kid.
Well,
I'm not,
okay.
Not at least till I'm 55.
Oh my God.
So, because once that happens, then Danielle can bring some of her classmates over from college to babysit.
Oh my God.
Maybe
you're priceless.
Test some all pairs, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at the pair on her. That's not bad, right? That's not bad. I'm talking about Steve. No, nothing.
Your kid's first word is gonna be the N-word.
Now I want to have a kid. I want to have a kid. No, he said bigger. He's breastfeeding. He said didn't sound like it. All right, Max, we're gonna let you go. We will. I'm sure I'll talk to you. What are you doing? Oh, for Thanksgiving, you're going to fucking Penn State.
Yeah. Have a great weekend, everybody.
There you go. Look at Max Loads. Isn't he the best? He's a constant.
Later, Loads.
Later, Loads.
Oh, I like that.
Later, Uncle.
Yeah, later, Uncle Pete.
Oh, yeah.
How great is Max Loads? He's put up with a
Loads
lot.
of fun, that guy.
Yeah, now I guarantee you've ruined his weekend, Garrett. He's like, what is he doing? Because he knows I'm dumb enough to do. I don't care. Stop it. Ask me how many loads I blew in that. How many Max Loads I blew in that Dixon's X. It's like, come on, 45. She can't possibly have any eggs fucking rattling around there that are still gonna catch a seed. I would have heard by now. All right, so I guess that's it, right?
Gotta do bonus.
What's that?
Say we gotta do bonus.
Let's get to the bonus. We can't make morning late. Again, that's the show. I'm on the way to get an X-ray. I'm kidding. It's fine.
Thanksgiving football will forever be the greatest of them all. Yep. But fumble.
Mark Sanchez fell down.
Set hut height. But fumble.
Mark Sanchez fell down.
Set hut height. But fumble.
Where do you
Mark
find these
Sanchez
songs?
fell down.
But fumble.
Mark Sanchez fell down.
Set hut height. But fumble.
Mark Sanchez fell down.
Set hut height. But fumble.
Mark Sanchez fell down.
Happy Thanksgiving, Jim Bob Cooter, and everybody else with a less funny name.